Hey guys, welcome to my video for Season 38, War 3 versus SSX. The bans for this war were Human Torch, Hercules, and Apoc. We'll be entering with the team of Nick Fury, Black Widow Clairvoyant, and Nimrod. We're starting out on 5A against this Hulkling. We'll be using Black Widow Clairvoyant. Basically, the goal here is going to be switched to poison mode, try to power drain him, which triggers all his stuff, all his immunities, which triggers Claire's immunities and builds her charges up, basically bringing you right up to close to an SP3. And then the SP2 here will take down the protection, and you just need one or two hits to get to the SP3 with the Big Fury. Due to the debuff immunity, the buff immunity debuff won't be active, so he'll still get a regen from this hit, and it'll be a pretty substantial one, just because of how much damage that SP3 does with the Fury. And then here, I'm waiting for the protection to retrigger, and I end up taking a few blocked hits, so he gets the unblockable. But yeah, just baiting it out so he's at low power, so he doesn't get too high up. But yeah, essentially it's going to be SP2, SP3 spam the entire fight, with SP3s actually doing damage. Yeah, and waiting for the debuff immunity to fall off so we don't have to have him triggering all of his buffs. And here I was thinking about waiting for him to throw a special, but then I remembered that this special 3 was just going to knock him out. So there was no need to bait out another special. And then after this, Trevor is going to be taking care of the Nick Fury on the next node, and then he'll be placing the White Magneto guidance for me on the Mordo on 19. And since the boss has already been taken down, Conduit isn't up, so we can take this Mordo with Claire. Otherwise, all of her damage would just be regenerated due to Conduit, and it would be really annoying. So yeah, gonna pop on an invulnerability boost just in case he wants to be Mordo and throw a special 3. And his special 3 normally hits pretty weak, but with the prowess you can get from this node, it could be potentially dangerous. But, yeah, just knocking him down just so we can get our Fury. And then, yeah, we'll be going for all of our big damage in the Hellfire mode. And the debuff immunity eats up our buff immunity debuff. It's really weird saying that. But yeah, so he does get his power gain here at times, but nothing too big of a worry since we do have the guidance and we also have the vulnerability boost. But Mordo is playing pretty well, and then we just knock him out with a basic combo with the Fury still active. And then next up we have Kitty Pryde on 25 that we'll be taking with Nimrod. Since Nimrod is not nullify immune, you will have to worry about the power snack here. And honestly, Nimrod's power drain gets pretty annoying with the power sting node because she'll just be crossing borders of power pretty frequently. And then it was like, I really don't want to take all this damage, but you just end up eating it unless you want to wait out 2 minutes for her just to drain all of her power. But yeah, the invuln boon here boost is still active, so the SP3 isn't a big worry. But yeah, just trying to get off a big SP2. with as many armors as we can with all the power snack taking them away. And yeah, we do take a little bit of the power sting damage there. But yeah, SB2 just about takes her down, but we finish her with a combo, and we'll just need to heal up a little bit for the next fight, which will be Apoc on 6B. Since Apoc starts with 3 prowess here because of the node, Omega Sentinel's not a great option unless you're able to fully evade his specials, which I am not able to do consistently, especially with his SP1. Don't really want to eat them to the face too often. So yeah, goal here is going to be your normal Nimrod, try to get off the big SP2, but I throw it in the wrong mode and bring great shame upon myself and everyone else in the world. Other than that, it's your pretty standard Nimrod fight. I do go for the SP1 into the SP2 just so he could get the energy vulnerability, but it ends up not working because everything falls off and we, like I said, throw it in the wrong mode, so it just kind of tickles him. Why I don't just go ahead and throw it right away, I'm not totally sure. But yeah, I thought I had everything set up there, but messed up and does pretty much nothing. So we just have to build up to another special 2 and finish him off. But yeah, with Nimrod here, Apoc has no chance of really doing anything. And then final fight for this war for me is this Quicksilver. The main goal here will be to do a PS1 boost and just throw those as much as possible to turn off his evade. And since Quicksilver is an Avenger, Nick Fury is already going to start with 6 of his charges. So it's pretty much just going to reduce all risk of Quicksilver evading, which is one of the biggest issues with him. And because of this node, gives you this Orient on parry. No, just going to try my best not to parry, but with his animations being as disgusting as they are, anything can happen. But as you can see, one combo and one SB1 brings him down 20%. Well, there's not too big of a worry with this fight. And yeah, I can't really figure out what his combo, so I just dash back into an SB1 while he's doing his 13 hits. But yeah, that light bleed is taking him out pretty well. And then I'm already getting backed up pretty far, so I'm just going to start pushing him to a special 2 if he won't throw the special 1. But since his SP2, I don't know if you can fully dex it. I can't. I've tried a few times, but I get hit by it just about every time. And yeah, he does get 12 prowess here because of all the blocked hits, but it's not going to matter because he's just going to get destroyed right there. So since he did have those 12 prowess, he would have gone unblockable his next special, but even if that does happen, Nick Fury could handle that with his second life if it comes down to it. That's the end of the war for me. On to the stats. We used Claire and Nimrod for 2 fights this war, Nick Fury for 1. Had another Deathless War, bringing our streak up to 154. Thanks for watching.